Stephen has a new toy.
Of course.
And or did you just move? Are you living in a new city?
Moved. I've taken a new office with a fantastic view, and I wanted you to enjoy it today. So I brought, as David said, a little friend with me, and well, I just love it. I'm experimenting at the moment using different photographs, and it simply works. Basically, it's XSplit, it's VCAM, released November 2018, and allows you to broadcast against a background. That background is one of your own choosing. It can be either one of the stock photographs, which are supplied with the system, or any of your own photographs. Or I found a website called Unsplash, and that's got 200 different backgrounds, all of which are free to download. So I'm having fun.
Yeah. Well, interesting. I was just playing with that yesterday. I went to the Logitech website to look for some software for my Logitech C922 Pro. And I came across that. Yeah. And you have really more of a plain background behind you. I mean, you've got a few things in the background, but I've got all these different things on the wall here. And it took it out quite nicely. I was quite surprised and impressed how well it did. So that was good to see. Yeah.
And say hello to everybody watching. Say hello, then we know who you are. And we do have some comments, I see.
Yeah, so we got Corinda out there asking if that's a green screen. So
nope, it's not a green screen. You don't need a green screen. Basically, with the software, you just need a photograph. And you can change that photograph just so easily, as I'm about to at the moment. You'll see several different changes. I'm not going to use it every time I broadcast, but it is good to occasionally sort of have a change of scene, as it were.
Well, I guess it depends what you're broadcasting about, right?
It does. You can also show where you are.
That's fantastic. And now you do have some green behind you.
I do have some green, and I'm told that my hair is actually blowing in the breeze. This is an unintended effect of the system. The problem you've got, of course, is the glasses, the ears, and the hair, which are at the edge. But you know, if you're doing a quick glance and you're watching this on a smaller screen, you won't notice these things. It's only when you play us back full screen that you'll have a problem.
There you go. I got to fix my ears.
Right. Okay. Now, if you want to know more about this, then you can go to the Belivers group and say hello to Kelly. And
he's on the right page now. So he was watching somewhere.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's just a point. If you're watching, I just managed to set up 2 bots. I know David set up 2 as well. If you're watching on the live video hub or you're watching on Be Live in 5, just make a comment, single word comment, and you'll be given the link and a thank you from David and I, and the link to come and watch direct and comment. And that's what Kelly has just done. So we now know basically where you've been watching us from, and we can help you find the right page without you having to read anything. All you need to do is type in 1 word and you get a response. And that's working well too.
Well, I see some other folks out there. Chuck Trice is out there. Hello, Chuck. And my friend Domingos, or Dom, as I refer to him as. Hello, Dom. Dom's, I think I told you the story. He has MS, so he's been in a wheelchair for a few years. He's quite a fighter, and he's been writing. He wants to do public speaking, motivational speaking, and he's been writing a speech. And Dom, I'll be having you on the show soon to talk about that. And I'm hoping to talk him into doing some live streaming too, to talk about his story. So good to have you here, Dom. Yeah. Corinna wants to know, are we allowed to talk about sports? Well, Stephen, go ahead.
What's this Super Bowl thing?
The Super Bowl.
What is it? What is it?
You don't know what that is?
No.
Wow. We are.
It wasn't the 53rd one yesterday, was it?
It was the 53rd Super Bowl. I was gonna be like, I'm not a football guy. That our football, but I know what Super Bowl is. Usually because I know there's chicken wings and beer at an event, and then I go, oh yeah, I can go there.
Yeah, but it's shown live in the UK on the BBC, so it is taken as being important.
Yes, okay.
But you've got to remember that it starts around midnight and runs to about 3 o'clock. I mean, you talked to me about cricket. You talked to me about cricket, and you couldn't understand how a cricket match lasts 5 days. As I understand it, there are only 4 quarters in the game, which are made up of 15 minutes each, which makes up 1 hour. So how come the whole spectacle takes a day?
Oh, it's not 15. Well, it's there's a lot of stopping between plays, and there's a lot of timeouts, and I don't know. Right. I don't know how to answer that. I think each quarter is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't watch it. But there's a lot of stopping, and the clock stop. There's a lot of, it's kind of like hockey, the clock stops in between plays, and it doesn't get started again until they get started again. And there's a lot of timeouts, and anyway,
a lot of adverts, a lot of superstars performing.
It's definitely like the Super Bowl commercials are millions of dollars paid for. And it's always the big thing as to what's going to be the neat Super Bowl commercial. And there was a few that were interesting. Apparently, I didn't watch it. I did karaoke till 7 o'clock our time. And then I sat there with my buddies. We did watch it. I guess I watched it sort of, but I wasn't really paying attention, other than the fact that I happen to know it was the lowest scoring Super Bowl game in the history of Super Bowl. It was 13-3.
Indeed, so, with only one touchdown.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. But
well, I mean, it's a global phenomenon. So and it is entertainment and sport. You've got to be athletic. You've got to be big, it would seem.
Yeah,
and you've got you've got an offense, you've got defense, you've got running backs and line backs, and I'm totally amused by it all. But it is obviously good.
Yeah, it's a lot of hitting goes on. I'm not sure what Corinder's at. Yeah, is Super Bowl from bocce and bowling, or is that different? Oh, it's completely different. Completely different. And Dom says, I'm looking forward to being interviewed. Yes, well, we'll have to set that up.
Excellent.
And
wonderful.
What the heck's going on here? Are we live?
What's happened?
It must be live.
Let me just check. Yeah, we are live.
There we go. Oh, I was watching on my Facebook, and then the broadcast says this broadcast has expired, but that's probably because I sat there and didn't refresh. So I was like, what? Of course we're live. Everybody's talking. Is my microphone level okay? Is it a good level?
It's a reasonable level, yes. Have you been experimenting?
I have been. Well, I have. So tell me, is that better?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that where it should be?
It's good, and Corinda can hear you, so that's good too.
Okay. Should it be louder? Do you think, or?
No. Well, we ask the audience. I can hear you clearly.
On my all right, because I don't want too much background. The reason I'm asking is because I am experimenting with my other platform, Switcher Studio.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a talk show using it just for demonstration purposes. So I have my microphone actually will run in. It's not at the moment, but run into my little mixer over here, and then goes into my iPad, and so I'm just experimenting. So, and I did see a question actually in maybe we can tackle this together in the BeLivers group. I forget the gentleman's name who is looking to run audio into his laptop.
Yeah. Well, it was a church, wasn't it? Church.
Yeah. And I saw that you tagged Alfredo, which was clever. But it's really quite simple, and it's nice to see Be Live being used for those kind of things rather than just talk show. You could put a camera on, say, church ceremony, or maybe a city council, and you have the cameras on. It would be nice if we could have multiple cameras. Yeah. But if you're doing one shot, if you had a Sony Handycam, for example, that has zoom in and zoom out on it, you could do a nice one shot pretty well. So what you need to do is there's a lot of different options you have to go to the board, and you got to find where the sound comes out. And you'll usually see an auxiliary out, or line out, or you can do it from speaker out. But typically you want to look for line out. It's usually an RCA adapter. Here, let's demonstrate, shall we?
Fire away.
So that's what I call an RCA adapter right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that has the 3.5 millimeter end. So you would take this and go out from the board.
Okay.
And then you would plug this into your laptop input, audio input.
Okay.
Now, that being said, some laptops now only have, they used to have two inputs. Well, sorry, they have two holes, an input and an output.
Yeah.
In case you had microphone and speaker. A lot of the new laptops now, like the one I have, only has one hole for plugging something in, and it pops up and asks you, are you using this as a microphone or as an output? So you have to be wary of that as well. So sometimes it's a 1/4-inch jack, like I call it the big old headphone jack. But a 1/4-inch jack, sometimes you'll find it. It depends on the mixing board. So I responded to the gentleman in the Be Livers group and just said, this is what you got to do, basically. But what is the brand of the mixing board? If I know the brand of the mixing board, unless Alfredo gets to him first, which is likely.
Well, I tagged Alfredo because Alfredo does church services. So
yeah, he does. He broadcasts those to Twitch.
Yeah. That's good. Anyway, Kelly's explained American football, or the timing thereof.
American NFL games are divided into 4 15-minute quarters. Well, a quarter would be 15. I'll tell you a funny story about that. Separated by a 12-minute break at halftime.
So it's only
Go ahead.
It's only an hour and 12 minutes then.
Yeah.
Yes.
It takes all day.
Yeah.
We got to get the commercials in there. You got to, I don't know. Explain it better, Kelly. Kelly's trying to help me out. Okay. What else? Okay. Corinder says, question to ask Stephen is, when you go live on Twitch, is there any way to schedule your event on Twitch so when you go live on Be Live TV, is there a way to schedule
it? We can't schedule on Twitch at the moment, can we, David?
No, there's no schedule on Twitch. You go live. And the other thing that Twitch doesn't do, and I don't know why, I maybe know why. When you go live, you're live to everybody. There's no switch to set it to only you or private.
Yeah.
You're live.
Okay. Yeah.
Now you can take your videos that you've downloaded from your Facebook or wherever you've made them, and upload your videos to Twitch, and you can schedule them.
Yeah.
But you have to be an affiliate in order to do that, I believe.
Indeed.
Yeah. You used to be able to do reruns. So whatever you broadcasted, you could pick the videos, do a rerun, and then they changed it to you had to be an affiliate in order to do that. So the scheduling aspect means you have to be an affiliate. So there are perks for being an affiliate.
And I think I'm correct that if you do a premiere, then the time counts towards your broadcast time?
Yes, I believe so.
That's good.
Pretty sure. Good. Yeah, like I typically I haven't done it with these shows, and I don't know why. I probably should. So this broadcast and my show later today gets used by Repurpose and will be uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
And once they've been uploaded to YouTube, then I will download those videos from there. I don't download them from Facebook for a couple of reasons. And then I will take those and I will upload them to my Twitch channel, and I'll set them as a premiere to run. And then I'll take those once they've run as a premiere, then I'll add them into my rerun section, and at some point I'll put in like our show, my show, and whatever else show. I usually put the Father versus Son in there, and then I'll run them for like you could have 4 hours worth of shows, and then run them. So it's a good question though. I don't know if it counts towards your. I have to find it out.
Yeah, we can test that. Another point from Corinda.
How much is the Twitch fillers if I spelled it right?
Nearly right. We can't quite understand. If you could try it again, Corinda. Fillers doesn't ring a bell. If anybody else can help, please do.
No, I'm not sure.
Right. Okay.
Well, we'll come back to you.
Yeah. Okay.
What's happening your way?
Next? My way. Well, as you can see, I'm abroad at the moment, so I don't know what's happening in the UK. Got to run through this one.
Must have been all that money that Facebook paid you.
Yeah, no, I've had a weekend on my own. Angelica has been in Bulgaria.
Okay.
So I know she's catching a plane in about 20 minutes' time, and she will be home just after midnight, all things being well. Right. So that's what's going on at my side. And the other thing is that all weekend we've been snowed in.
Well, I was going to ask you, how's the weather your way?
Well, I know you, and snow is nothing new to you, and I know to your Kelly that you so expect the snow, and it's just part of everyday life. Whereas in the UK, we don't get, well, certainly in Devizes, which is sort of a golden triangle effect between Stonehenge and Avebury, we don't get snow like this. Don't get it. Don't see it like this. And that was shot on the day the snow started falling, which was Friday. And that's as deep as it got. So it's nowhere near as bad as you get it. But it's unique for Wiltshire, hence the photograph. And since then, I woke up today and it's all gone. So it's just a 4-day cold snap.
Well, we're used to snow. We haven't had a lot of snow. We did have, I think it was last week, we had a day-ish of a ton of snow. And then we might have had 2 days of really bad snow. And then last week on Wednesday and Thursday, with the wind chill factor, we were down to minus 39, minus 40 Celsius.
You don't go out in that, do you?
Oh, yeah.
If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, the walk from the casino lobby to the car, which is about 60 seconds, longest 60 seconds ever.
Well, yeah.
Because we went out for dinner to the casino the other night, and that happened. It was just crazy. It was actually record breaking. It hadn't been on the Wednesday. They said it had been since 1966 since it had been that cold, and this was colder. And then on the Thursday since 1970 or something. But anyway, yeah, it was really, really cold. Now, and then on Friday, was it Friday or Saturday? Like Saturday, we went out, did a bunch of stuff, went and saw my dad and all that too. And it was 2 degrees. It's 9 degrees Celsius now. It just went from really super cold to a spring day. And they were actually talking about on the radio this morning where it can be a problem when everything melts this quickly because of all the drains and stuff. It's like spring day.
So, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's really crazy.
Yeah. And talking of water, I mean, we have friends in Australia, and in Australia at the moment, little town called Townsville. Above Townsville was a dam. And this is a town council decision that they had to make. They got a month's rain in 3 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
And this was where?
Townsville, Australia.
Townsville, Australia. Okay.
It's in the north of Australia, top right-hand corner, near to Cairns. Yeah.
Okay.
And the town council had a tough decision to make. The dam was going to break. Now, when the dam is going to break, you have two choices. You can't let it break and the water comes out, or you can actually control the release of the water. Now, with all this water backing up behind the dam, in order to prevent a catastrophe, they had to give people a day's warning and say, we are going to release the water. As a result of which, the properties in the town, a town of 20,000 people, the entire town is now underwater. And it's something that the council did.
Wow.
It's better than being thrown out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning when the dam breaks.
Well, I suppose.
But it's only one step removed from that. So if we
the
think,
lesser of two evils, right?
Yeah, if we think we've got it bad, then Townsville in Australia is suffering at the moment. And of course, the water's got to go away. They are on the coast, so it will eventually disappear, but it's not good.
Right. Grinder's talking about tornadoes. He says, how's the tornadoes doing in Canada? Haven't been bad lately, David, or is it called? We haven't had any tornadoes, as Kelly pointed out. No tornadoes this time of year. Right. Must be calm now. I know there was one on the news. Oh, I haven't heard any. Water sprouts maybe, but we're we don't really get. Well, we do get tornado warnings, but it's typically in. Kelly might correct me on this, but it's typically summertime, like August, when it's rainy really bad or something. Yeah, we don't really get tornadoes. Now, if you go into the United States, into Oklahoma territory, like they have shelters built because they have tornadoes so bad on a regular time of year. They have tornado season. So we're at Havana, Cuba had one. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So what's new? Let's talk some technical stuff for a while. Have you discovered? So you discovered this new toy you're playing with, but any other video? Oh no, it's fine. Any other video? I see a new show coming to the Be Livers group.
Yes, it's on Thursdays, isn't it? At 3 p.m. Eastern. Is that right?
Sure.
And it's a bit of a teaser because I know who it is. You know who it is, but it doesn't say who it is.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to guess together who's actually running that show?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know, genuinely?
Did I miss something in a message group somewhere?
No, you've not missed anything. No. Who? Well, okay. The show. I could be wrong here. I could be totally wrong. I could be guessing wrongly. It's Jeff Adams.
Well, that would have been my first choice.
Good.
But I hadn't heard anything, so I don't really know.
Right. Okay.
So Product on Pro, live video tool strategies and studio tips. A brand new series starting this February 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I've got the microphone as an eye.
Yes.
Works both ways, of course.
What did I say? I said Product on Pro.
Production Pro.
Pro.
Yeah, it does not say who it is. And it's going out at, what time is it going out?
2 o'clock Eastern. On,
that's 7 yeah.
So okay. What day is that? So that's Thursday.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think that's Jeff.
Well, I would think so. It's either Jeff or Owen.
Well, Owen's Mondays, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's Jeff. Maybe it's you, Stephen, and you're just teasing us and tricking us.
I can go live in the Believers group anytime. That's not a problem. Which I did yesterday, and that was good fun. Especially using this software and introducing this software to people. And on Friday, just whilst we're on the topic, if you want to know what we're going to do on Friday, is we're going to try and have this is 11 a.m. Eastern Friday. Myself and Brigetti will have the Mac with a green screen. We'll have me with a green screen. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring other people in with green screens as well, different green screens, and we can have a comparison so you can actually see how each one works, how well it does, and how much it costs. So that's Friday. Could you excuse me a moment whilst you can, my video's there, you can play my video. Back in a second.
I was looking for it. Yeah, okay. Steven's leaving me. Live video, where is it? Oh, Steven. Sign up to you. Have you installed Live Guest so you can manage your CNET 30 settings? I don't know where it is. Let's see if we can find Steven's video. Oh, there we are. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can make that. Oh, hold on. Let me give you some sound. All right, here's Stephen. Let's try this out.
Hello, Believers. This is Stephen reporting from Stonehenge. This is just a short broadcast. Just let me refresh the screen and make sure that I am actually live. Welcome to the replay. Back in November 2018, XSplit released a piece of software. I found it today, and that's why I'm explaining it to you today. I was on the show with Brigetti on Friday, and Brigetti has got a Mac, and she had a piece of software which allowed her to actually show a green screen, and then to replace the green screen with a photograph of her choice. And that set me on a mission on Friday to discover whether you could actually do the same on a PC, which led me to XSplit VCam, which, as I say, has only been out about a couple of months. And I'm not now live from Stonehenge. Behind me is one of my photographs, and it's so simple to do. You select your camera, you select the filter you want, and you select the image. Now, okay, you can stop me.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. I'm back.
I wanted to give you a couple of minutes of fame there. Your hair is blowing in the wind.
Wait. I've got an echo.
Yes. Well, there lies, and that is a problem that I've spoken to Be Live about.
Hello.
Now, can you hear me? You still have an echo?
I've got myself. Just a minute.
Oh.
It's my doing. Okay. Right, I'm back. I hope so. Just a second. It's a definite mine.
Okay. So Dom has exciting news. Oh, he has his first speaking experience set for February 20th at Rosewood Manor. Oh, wow. That's a Wednesday.
I'm back.
I might be able to go to that, Dom.
Okay. Right. Okay. I don't have. I pressed the wrong button. These things happen whilst you're live. Nobody else could hear me twice. I could hear me twice though, locally. So, and Kelly said it's Jeff Adams. So that's three of us saying it's Jeff Adams. So it must be Jeff Adams. And it's there's a blog link. I'll follow that afterwards, Kelly. Thank you for the link.
Perfect.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, we can say without fear of contradiction that we don't expect any changes on Be Live until sort of the second quarter, do we?
Right.
Yep. So you can't ask us any questions at all until the second quarter. So we're safe now until the end of March, which is good.
What will we talk about?
I don't know. We can talk about anything you like. I mean, we've done the Super Bowl so far. And,
well, like I said, Tom's got his first speaking engagement on February 20th. He just told us that. So that's good. I'll have to, and it's a Wednesday, Dom. So I'll have to see if I can find my way around to cheer you on. That's good. I don't. How's Twitch? Have you been doing much Twitch? Are you back there yet? Or
I went back to Twitch last Wednesday with Fonz, and we decided to do a light-hearted show. In other words, a show about nothing, and we're just going to run with it, see how it goes. So it's going to be on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's the only thing I'm doing on Twitch at the moment. I don't. You've got to focus, and my focus is Facebook, yeah, and Be Live. I think that the Twitch is a long game. It's not a short game. You can't go to Twitch and do. You've got to do stuff, and I'm not doing stuff at the moment. So there you have it.
Yeah, it does. It does require focus, and like I'm doing both, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, this is pretty established, and my other show's pretty established. Anything new that I'm doing now, I'm doing in the Twitch world.
Yeah.
But not to say that I won't do anything new on Facebook, but and you know, the fact that my co-host on Monday night is my son, at 18 years old, so he brings a demographic to it that attracts a different audience. So, and we're having fun with it, and we're growing an audience. And then Tuesday night is another talk show, Twitch Talk. So that brings in that world as well. I was going to be doing Wednesday nights Twitch Talk, but I'm canceling that and just doing Tuesday because Jason wants to stream on Wednesday nights.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
We can't both. We could, but the quality would be crap.
Yeah.
So I've decided, well, I'll give up one of my nights to encourage him to do his streaming. Right. So.
Good move. Good move.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we tell Peter we can't see his comments?
No, I can't see your posts.
No, we can't see them, Peter. In joke.
All I saw was Joe and
if you're watching on the Live Video Hub or Be Live in 5, please say hello in a comment, and we shall thank you and reply to you, and you can then come to the real live show. Because that's it with the cross posting until now. It's been very difficult. We tried to persuade everybody to put the link at the top in the post, and about 2 out of 5 people did that. Then tried to persuade people to actually read the post at the top, which has got the link in it, and very few people did that. So now all we need to say, if you're watching a show on the Live Video Hub or on Be Live in 5, if you say hello, you will get a link direct to where the show is live. And it doesn't get any easier than that. And you'll get a message too. And you can meet all the broadcasters on the Live Video Hub just by saying hello. All right, okay.
Yeah, and this is something new, right? That this is, what's it called again? Autoresponder bot?
Spot on. See? Autoresponder bot. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's it. I just thanked them today because I've now got Autoresponder bot redirecting 40 different shows. And it just works. It just works so well. I mean, it's a pain in the derriere to set up the first time because everybody gets a bio within Messenger, a link to your messenger. Let's take your TVSN as an example. If you typed hello live video hub today, you would get. I can hear myself. This is strange.
Okay, so now this is because are you getting an echo from me too?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Okay, so count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And did you get an echo?
No.
Oh.
I mean, 1, 2. I'm okay now.
Yeah. Okay. Now wait a minute. I'll do it again.
You're just testing me, aren't you?
I am.
1, 2. I've got an echo.
Okay.
3,
and now you won't.
No, I don't.
So when I'm screen sharing.
Yeah.
Now, okay, there you go. Now you won't have an echo.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I can't see the screen share, but.
So when you do the screen share, you have to make sure you mute it.
Yeah.
Because whatever comes in from your desktop.
Yeah.
Okay. It's rebroadcasting it back out, right? And this has been a bit of a problem for when, like when I want to share videos. Yeah. Sometimes while I'm sharing a video, I'll have guests on and we'll talk about the video. And we can't really do that because we get the echo.
Yeah. Which makes it difficult.
So BeLive said they worked on it and they haven't really found a solution. But there has to be a solution. There's always a solution. But anyway, I know they've worked on it. And we'll see what happens from there. So when I do my show, for example, and I play the post-game hockey comment interviews or whatever, I also make sure I mute myself so that while the video's playing, I can type on the keyboard or whatever, and you don't get any of that sound or echo. Right?
Sure.
So,
Good tips. So we're using that tomorrow on I Live Here, which goes out at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 o'clock tomorrow. Myself and Fonz, and I can exclusively reveal. This is exclusive, David. Nobody else knows about this.
Cool.
Fonz has a GoPro. Fonz has a new GoPro, and he went out and about in the snow in his hometown, and we'll be showing the video tomorrow. Now, if you've watched I Live Here before now, it's been on an iPhone 6s, and it's been good. It's been really good because you never know where Fonz is going to go next. Now, you still won't know where Fonz is going to go next, but the picture quality is just incredible. That's all I'm saying.
Cool. I'll have to try to see that.
Yeah.
I'll have to catch the replay as I'll be at school preparing for class.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed you will.
It's been interesting times teaching, learning to teach. Yeah.
Totally different mindset from showing people on my video.
Well, there's that and my age demographic. Because I have shared BeLive with them and I've shared Switcher Studio and Lightstream. Yeah. And I've asked my class to sign up for a free trial that we have a special arrangement with BeLive.
Yeah. Good.
And they don't seem interested in BeLive.
That's not good.
Well, they're into esports, right?
Yeah.
And I've showed the angle of, well, okay, so you have an esporting event, how are you going to promote it? Well, you do a talk show, you maybe have some of the players on, and that's how you promote it. And you do it on Facebook. Well, they're not into Facebook, right? Because they're 18.
Okay.
I said, okay, well then do it on Twitter. Anyway, it just seems like a lot of resistance there from it, and I don't know why. Well, I have a good idea why. They just want to play video games on Twitch. Okay. But it's still my job to show them these options are
open. Yeah. I mean, basically, if you need to be aware of what's available around you, even if you don't go and use it straight away, you may register so that down the road you think, I need to do a chat show. What did David say? BeLive TV.
That's right.
So sowing seeds is the good thing about that. It's actually getting the word out. I can understand that. I mean, if we said to everybody now, go and broadcast live on BeLive, it's not going to happen.
No.
But if we said, we'll show you how to broadcast on BeLive over the next 6 months, then you can come and join us, then that's, So it's a slow burner.
Yeah. Well, and again, a lot of these young folks have already decided what they're going to do, and what do I know? I'm the old teacher, right? So anyway, we'll see.
There's a phrase which is relevant here, and I'm going to put it in the right context. I've forgotten more than I know.
Yeah.
And that's it. We do have such extensive knowledges that we take for granted, and that's everybody's watching us today.
Yeah.
Everything that we've learned, we actually now take for granted, and it takes time to actually get the message across, whatever you're doing. We know that the first time you say something, nothing happens. The second time you say something, in fact, the more you actually put the message out, the more likely people are to remember it. Yeah. And it's like adverts. You miss an advert the first time around. Second time around, you take notice of it. Let's talk Facebook. You've seen a Facebook ad first time around. That's interesting. You actually click an advert on Facebook because you're interested. You go and follow it back. And then Facebook says, oh, you actually click that Facebook ad. I'm going to show him another now, right now. I'm going to show him another now, right now. And you get into, and you've got to the stage now where that brand name is firmly fixed in your head over and over and over. So there's only one thing you can do at that point, and that is to hide the advert so that you never, ever see it again.
Yeah, until they find something else that you like and they show you another one.
That's true.
Now, here's something interesting.
Okay.
Is this because of the system you're running? So I shared our show onto my personal Facebook timeline.
Okay.
And I typed in the word interesting, and it showed up.
But
I didn't do that. I didn't do that from the Video Show Network. I did that from my personal timeline.
Let's test then. Go to Live Video Hub.
Now, is that because I did it as the Video Show Network?
Did you tag yourself in it?
No, as the Video Show Network, I typed the word interesting from my personal page. Now I'm going to try it as me. Interesting. And
okay.
And there it is.
Interesting again. Okay, let's go with the experiment then. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm on the Live Video Hub. Yep.
Yep.
And I'm bringing up the video. I'm going to switch myself. So I'm going to I'm turning the sound off. I'm actually going to try and change myself to the Video Show Network. And I'm going to type and hopefully you better read that. Possibly not.
TV. Oh, no.
Nope.
What did you type?
Hello from Wiltshire.
No, I haven't seen anything yet. Well, that's interesting.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll just track that down. I did get a message from Autoresponder bot there, telling me that you're live over here. And Kelly's typed interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
What was that guy's name?
Which one?
Very interesting.
Rings a distant bell. It's stuck in my memory somewhere. It will come back after the show. I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Rowan and Martin's laughing. Remember
okay. Yes, I do remember the show.
Look it up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. So nothing's happened.
Rowan and Martin's laughing. There's the guy. Let's see if I can do this.
Okay. All good.
Burbank.
Sock it to me.
Nixon.
What are we waiting for?
A cue. There it is. Come on, you're all invited.
Come on.
Very interesting.
Yeah, okay. Goldie Hawn. What happened to Goldie Hawn? There's a...
I know. But what that guy's name was, what was his name? That said very interesting. Art. Let's see. Laughing TV series. I have to know these things.
You do. I mean, you started it, so you got to finish it.
Well, and then once I know, I'll forget. Like you said.
Just say it to yourself over and over and over again as a mantra, and then you remember it. And
I'm pretty sure his name was Art.
Okay.
I don't know. Somebody Google it. Artie Johnson. Very interesting. Thank you, Kelly. Artie Johnson.
Thank you, Kelly. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Question answered, which is good. Okay, I've got something in the comments here. What does it say here? We are muted. Oh, that's from a while ago, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we're not muted. Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a message I sent you.
Yeah. Is that, see,
I just muted you, Stephen. Nobody can hear you this whole time. It's just me.
You're cool. You're producing the show. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just fired up Logi. Yeah. Okay.
So today is, and I guess I'm leading up to part of my show today. Today is World Cancer Day.
Yes.
And so I have Paula McKinley from our local Canadian Cancer Society joining me today. We also have, and Stephen, actually, you would probably enjoy this. We have the Tall Ships coming to Sarnia
right.
in August.
Okay.
The Blue Nose is coming and several others.
Right.
And I'm really excited for that. I'll be able to tell you more in a little while.
You can't tell us more yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
And so that's really exciting. So our City of Sarnia Director of Parks and Recreation, Rob Harwood, will be joining me to talk about that. And then also Mark Dillon. We have something called the Sarnia Tech Community here in Sarnia.
Mm-hmm.
And they meet regularly to talk about technical stuff and how you can use the technical stuff for growing your business. So those are my three minutes today at 3:30 Eastern today. Yeah.
Good.
We had Tall Ships in Aberdeen. Did you? Yes. We're very, very excited for this. So I think they were here once before, but years ago. So
will you be out there filming? No, I'm trying to get information from you which you can't divest yet, so I'll be careful. But your smile says it also. It's hiding, so yes, okay. What? Okay. We've done it now.
This is a great book.
1,001 Ways to Confidence. Yeah.
And this is 1,001 pages. Well, I don't know how many pages it is.
Okay. Do you have a sample page?
384. Do I have a sample page?
Yeah.
Don't put yourself down. A negative way of talking about yourself, even when you're joking, will start to affect the way you think about yourself. It's nice to be important, but it's nice to be
important, but it's important to be nice.
Right.
Try another.
The perfectionist cannot achieve his goals and lives with a permanent sense of failure.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if you can tell me who said this. Hey, we might have a new show here. We have blank to talk about.
Go.
Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in the doing.
Who said that?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay. Okay.
It's a great book. My mother-in-law
Yeah.
gave that to me, I don't know, 3 or 4 Christmases ago. And it sits on my desk, and I read whenever, a few. I just did my exercise for today. I don't
Right.
have to do it later. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Good
Peter's
quotes.
saying good quotes.
Well, that first one in there, it was really interesting. It kind of talks like self-talk, right? Because we talk to ourselves all the time.
Do we?
And
I don't.
no, you don't talk to yourself. And when you start hearing the answers out loud, then yeah, and somebody said a long time ago, I was at a conference years ago, and they said, you have to talk to yourself first because you take you wherever you go. You can't get away from you. If you're talking to somebody else and they're annoying you, you can get away from them, but you can't get away from you. So you might as well talk nice to yourself all the time. Right? Yes, I can.
No, you're allowed to curse occasionally, aren't you?
Well,
silently. As long as you don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about yourself, but about the situation.
About that other so-and-so. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
okay.
I had something, and
You've forgotten it. You've forgotten it. It's okay.
Like
it's
3
okay.
or 4 times now, Stephen. Like anyway, I'll be okay. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
As soon as I click the end broadcast button, I'll go, oh!
You will. You'll know it then.
Is RJ's not back yet, eh? RJ's still on vacay?
I think RJ is either back or due back, but will certainly be on the show on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And we'll be joined on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern by somebody who's new to bots.
Oh.
Who's not built a bot at all. And we're going to be joined by Brigetti Limbanda, and we're going to help Brigetti to build a bot or two during the course of the show. So that's going to be interesting. So I haven't told RJ yet, of course, but I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I've agreed with Brigetti, so that's good. That sort of works.
Okay.
But if somebody's off on a cruise to Mexico, you can't just sit back for a week. You've got to take decisions. So
that's right.
Yeah,
that'd be okay.
That's good. We're good.
Corinna says, talking about broadcasting your community, I'm going to broadcast event on 26, 27, and 28 in Excel.
No, I'm just going to interpret there. Excel is a show, not an application.
Right.
Excel is an exhibition. And Corinda is going to the Excel exhibition, and he will be broadcasting from there.
Oh, okay. What is the Excel? What do you know about that, Stephen?
If I said it was electronics, then I'm close to the mark. If you ask me to go deeper than that, then sorry, I can't. It's consumer electronics and business electronics and stuff. Big show. It's where companies launch their new products in the UK for the first time. So an exciting place to be, to find out what's going on in the hardware world and presumably the software world too. So all good.
Yeah.
And
have to keep an eye.
Confirmation from Corinda that my memory's okay. Now, have you remembered what you were thinking about?
No.
God. Right. Precious. The precious I know. I can tell. Right. I emphasize. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We have friends around us, and this is live broadcasting. Anything can happen. Usually does. Hacked.
What are you cooking today?
I cooked. Can you smell it? Let's smell the chicken wafting. Because I'm on my own, you see. But there is one fortunate thing about this. I'm the chef in the family. So my being on my own is not a problem because I just cook what I would normally cook. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I cook it. And so that's good. I've been cooking again.
Okay. I don't cook.
You didn't cook?
No, I burn water.
Oh, okay.
We went out for dinner on Saturday night. We still had a gift certificate that we got from our wedding, which was August 2017.
Right. Okay.
And we were visiting Dad, and we were down the street from. It's called Salvatore's, I think, restaurant. And you go in. It's a pasta place, and they don't have a menu. They just say, "This is what we're making today." And they do have a list. If they kind of go, "What is there anything you don't like?" Jennifer's like, "I don't like cream sauce." I'm like, okay. Anyway, they bring out all this food, and it was just to die for. Like the noodles were just, I mean, and I was cutting pasta with a butter knife. Like it was, it was beautiful and very delicious. And we found a new date night spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't overly expensive, but it wasn't cheap. Like we had our meal, we were full, and we each had a glass of wine, and it was $95 with the tip. So it was
pretty darn good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Good food, good value,
and
good service.
Fantastic. Like they come over and hello, my name is da da da, and today this is what will be da da da. And they're constantly checking on you and making sure that just like you're royalty when you're there. And it's not very big. It only holds, I want to say, 20, maybe 25 people.
Intimate.
Like it's just yeah, it is. It's intimate. Bless you. Yeah, it's very intimate. So,
right.
Yeah, it was good. Delicious.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Well, what's up for the rest of the day for you then? Now you're going to go eat your cooking.
I'm going to eat my cooking. Yes, that's all I have to do, and stay up late because Angelica's flight. Well, Angelica will arrive about 1 a.m. So I best be up and alert.
Very good.
Yeah, I can't be fast asleep in bed when she arrives home, can I? I mean, that's not on.
No.
Cause I don't get woken up anyway. So I should be alert at 1 a.m. in the morning, and looking forward to that.
Yeah, very good. Well, we've had a good show here today. Thanks. We can wrap things up. We're just about there. Thanks everybody for coming by and watching. And if you enjoyed the show, give us a 10 in the comments below. And if you didn't like the show, do nothing. Come back again next week and give us another chance. Type replay if it's a replay for you. Thank you for all your questions. Appreciate you stopping by here. I'll be live again later this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on the show with David Burrows on Facebook. Check that out. And thank you to all. Stephen, as always, a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, it is. And from Wiltshire in England, goodbye for now. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, with I Live Here and the inimitable Fons Chamberlain.
Bye.
Bye.